Just tell me when to fire.
Fire.
Splash.
Good shots. Recording has begun. So, I don't really know what to say in this situation other than if you're fighting a small ship with a big ship, are you dead when you're ready to fire? Take a shot at him.
Okay, I'll go in the turret then.
Get in the turret. Yeah, battle stations indeed. Right? Obviously, the Starfare is not exactly a dogfighting ship, but all we need to do is get in position. So what we'll do is we'll get our speed up here. Get our speed up nice and fast. Flatten
Are you
out.
guys in 314, 315?
Right now we're on live.
Live, okay.
Yeah.
I'll join you. I like to get my ass speed down.
Right on. So right now he just slipped in behind us. That's fine. So he's gonna pass us again. There's the pass. There's some flares. Looks like I lost him in the flares. Where'd that arrow go?
Contact received.
There he is. So I'm not going to have a great opportunity to kill this arrow unless it gets close. So I want to... The thought here is I want to... First of all, I want to make sure I'm not running into anything. Okay, so I got a rock coming up. So once he gets close here, she will... Right here, but... Yeah. Too many flares. So I might have a shot here. But too much momentum, need to fight and pitch. All we're looking for is one good shot. That's all we need. Make sure we're not running into anything. 2.2, 2.1. There's the shot.
Caution. Target friendly.
Ooh, okay, lit him up. Not bad. How you doing on that turret, Dad?
Haven't found it yet.
Oh! Another hit on him here as we straight past him. So I gotta adjust. And oh, nope. And spool up the gun. Fire! Hey! Welcome back, everybody. Class is in session. All joking aside, I don't recommend taking a Starfare on in a dogfight, but this gives us a good opportunity to talk about how to make the best of a bad situation and what I call fallback shooting or retreat shooting, right? Which is a variation of point shooting. So in the previous video, we talked about point shooting with the Vandal Glaive. However, the Vandal Glaive is a true fighter. It does have, you know, regardless of it being not exactly a great fighter, it's a lot more effective than a Starfare. But in this situation, I wanted to talk about retreat shooting because at least I want to give you guys the tools you need and can use that. You're probably not going to be shooting down any ace pilots with this technique. I mean, you're not going to be killing anybody in a Starfare that's really switched on when it comes to piloting. But at the very least, I can teach you what you can do. Worst case scenario, you're in a situation where you know everything's gone tits up. Your flight squadron has been shot down. There's some angry guy called Avenger 1 coming after you with some dudes. So it's either you die fighting or you give up. So at least I'm going to give you the option to give yourself at least somewhat of a chance. So in this situation, The advancing arrow is at 900 meters per second, around 950. This is pretty common. Usually when an arrow is approaching and it's doing even a slight maneuver, it's not going to be approaching at top speed. It's unlikely the arrow will be approaching at 1200 or 1100 if it's doing a slight bit of maneuvering, because you do lose speed as you maneuver forward. You'll notice that the speed on the Starfarer is set to 700. Again, we're at what's called full backstrafe, whether we used our rear thrusters to push forward and then turn around, or we use our front thrusters to slowly accelerate us up to reverse. What we're doing is we're keeping our nose towards the enemy and we're getting our momentum flying as far and fast as possible away from the attacking ship as we can. Now, you will not be able to outrun enemy fighters approaching you, but what you can do is you can limit their time and limit their angle. The green line represents what's called transversal, which is as I'm reversing, he's approaching, which means the interception speed is only 250 because 950 minus 700, he's actually only gaining on me at 250 meters per second. So what we've done is we've separated as much as we can. We've taken away as much of the advantage that he has as we can to give ourselves the best chance to get that shot on target. Because if he wants to slow down and start doing cartwheels and start avoiding fire, we're going to keep on separating distance, which means we're doing really well here. We want to disengage from this situation. We don't want to stick around. And with 2 gunners on the back of the Starfarer manning turrets, if he decides to sit behind me on the other side, he's going to be in for a rude awakening. So what we want to do is as he comes through the apex of his turn, we have to take the best guess we can. A lot of times enemy fighters will try to make a move to get behind you, to get out of your gunfire, and this is the opportunity we're looking for. You're only going to have a 1 to 2 second window, if that, and if you're lucky enough, you'll be orientated properly on your target so that you're fighting in pitch rather than fighting in yaw, which this picture is in. You're going to give that window, you're going to look at the degrees per second you're going to have, you're going to pick your best guess as to what flight path you think he's going to try to orbit you in, and you're going to wait for that opportunity and you're going to squeeze the trigger when you get it. That's the best you can do. If you miss, you have to reset this fight so that you get into this position again, and it might take a while. So here we see we're in reverse. We've taken the best chance we can as to where he's going to go. We're going to squeeze the trigger as he gets behind us, and now we're going to try to reset the position. I'm using my bottom thrusters because also, don't forget, he's going to have momentum too. To reset the position, I'm going to take another shot, and then I'm going to reset again. Right? I'm using my momentum. I'm not trying to fight the momentum of my ship. I'm using my momentum to keep moving backwards. Keep moving backwards. And again, looking at where he's coming in from, he's going to try and go around me. Move so I'm fighting in pitch. Get those nice strong bottom thrusters. Slowly get on target, squeeze the trigger. I'm only going to have 2 seconds, and there it is. Alright folks, that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. Like I said before, please don't take the Starfarer out and expect to be able to start shooting arrows down. But in a situation where you've got to retreat and you've got to try to get the best chance you can, this is what you need to do. You got to backpedal, you got to try to take your best shot you can. And if you're lucky, and if the wind is in your favor, you might get a chance to knock somebody out. Now, it gets easier the bigger the ship attacking you, so this tactic works really well if you have, let's say, an assaulting freelancer or constellation on you. It'll give you a good opportunity to use the Starfarer to defend itself. Be safe out there, guys. Do the best you can. Get shot down 9 times, get up 10. Right? Thank you for all the support and for all of you guys coming to the stream and to the channel. I hope to see you in the next video. I was Avenger1, and I'll see you next time.